Um, excuse me, chat. All right, yo. All right, yo. Oh, my stream was glitching. Y'all can hear me though? Perfect. Yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling? Team blessed. Just overall, or you know, what's my homie Andrew? Hope he's awake. I'm using the control where it fucks my mic up.
My friend, there is someone who wants to meet you.
Fuck you, man. I hate that guy. I hate my as troops. If you're that main guy, you're meant to rely on yourself, not others. You can only rely on people for help, but I feel like the word relying means you're just using them, you know? So be aware. You can ask for help, but not rely for help. There's a difference, actually. So... But there is something I want to mention as well, and I'm not the guy who would talk shit about my homie Andrew, like, in a bad way overall. And obviously, YouTube is gonna keep it private what I specifically mentioned. I mean, he doesn't necessarily watch my stream as much, or any of my videos. He would only, like, join if he wanted to join, despite him being my sub, which he is my sub, so. But, so you know how when I go to flow with him, when I talk, I don't actually, like, mean what I mention, like how when I chat with you, chat compared to how I chat with him. Like, yeah, I keep my mic unmuted, and then I would unmute my, or excuse me, then I would mute myself if I want to mention something that's personal between him and I. But if I'm like going with the flow and I don't necessarily mind you hearing it, it's that I'm going with the flow, not, it's not actually serious of what I'm mentioning. But another thing is, he mentioned to me like, so I mentioned to him, why don't you want to be friends with younger people? Because in his perspective, he prefer when they're 18, which I am the type of guy who is a mixed, he likes to be friends with people who is his age, close to my age, and just mixed ages. Doesn't necessarily matter. Uh-oh. What exactly happened? Can y'all hear me, chat? What the fuck? Excuse me. My bad. What the fuck was that? Excuse me. My bad. What the fuck was that?
Another expensive turd.
What the fuck?
Excuse me, my bad, what the fuck was that? Another expensive turd.
What the fuck? Did he like shit himself? Hold on. Nope. No, bro, no shit stain. But as I was mentioning, hope y'all heard what I mentioned. My bad. I'm quite curious. Did my internet like fuck me up? But yeah, I don't necessarily mind being friends with people regardless. You know, like I'm mixed. I'm a mixed age friend type. I'm not the people who are your age friend type. And I like to be. I specifically mentioned my recent live streams. Yeah, I mean. And yeah, my bad for the walk into Season 3, A New Frontier, which is not necessarily a typical playthrough, live stream to end like that. Unfortunately, my internet just fucked me up. Which at my mom's place, it does more compared to my dad's place, so it's all good. So from where I left off there, I'm going to continue from there. And if it's like at a part where I didn't necessarily left off, it's all good, you know? I'll stream once I get to that part exactly, you know? But yeah, he mentioned me, it's disgusting to be friends with younger people, and I'm like, describe disgusting, like elaborate disgusting, like, and he just says disgusting overall, and I'm like, do you mean it sexually, like you're wanting to be a predator, like sexually abuse younger and older individuals, like what exactly is specifically referring to? Because it's gonna take a while for me to process, but if he means it sexually and doesn't want to admit it, then like, you know. And obviously YouTube is gonna keep it private overall of what I specifically mentioned about him. Because I'm not the type of person who would talk shit like that. I just want to mention to you all, like when I go to flow with him, when he mentions it, when I'm like, yeah, now that, I mean it like in a different term, not according to what he mentioned. Like, not, like, when he was like, when I'm like, yeah, I know what you're referring to. I mean, like, oh, because of, he doesn't, I'm like saying, like, oh, because he doesn't like when people rape, but what he really means is something different, but I just go with the flow saying, like, oh, because he doesn't like when people rape, which overall, raping is disgusting. See, that is something that I'm, like, could you be specific? Like, could you elaborate, or, excuse me, define that word? That's the word I was looking for. That was the word I was going to specifically mention. I mean. But overall, chat, regardless of our chronological age and regardless of our mental maturity, I mean, like, to be friends with someone who's 18 plus, that's like a law you're following. Yeah, I get it. I specifically mentioned on my recent live streams that I go with the flow of the light of God and my Jesus Christ divine light in terms of me being obedient towards like the current laws, like some of the temporary laws, especially the age requirement laws. Despite the age requirement laws being temporarily, but like, you know, because I'm going to remove it, like, once I remove all age requirement laws on exactly the year 2035, while I'm 35 years old, while I'm present at exactly 30 years old during that time. As I specifically mentioned in my recent live I mean, and ensure that it's permanently illegal / sinful to enforce any of the age requirement laws, as I specifically mentioned in my recent live streams. Whether new, the ones we currently have, or the one from the past overall, I mean, and choose like a perfect age, as I specifically mentioned in my recent live streams, I mean, like regardless of our chronological age and regardless of our mental maturity, I mean, especially the age requirement laws, I specifically mentioned, excuse me, not age requirement laws, especially the chronological ages, I specifically mentioned in my recent live streams, I mean, I hate stuttering, which is specifically associated with my stress and anxiety, which you all know what my stress and anxiety is specifically associated with. As I specifically mentioned in my recent live stream, I mean. But yeah, I meant to mention, especially the age requirement laws, my goodness! Especially the chronological ages, I specifically mentioned in my recent live streams, I mean. Like, whether for any younger protagonist or antagonist, or both, whatever. Or just a perfect age overall, I mean. Despite the age requirement laws being temporary, I mean. Oh, you want some, huh? No, you can't fight. I didn't say you can fight, bitch. Hey, pussy. Motherfucker. Cheater. Ah, pussy. Dumbass. When I mentioned you can start, then you can start. I bet they're teenagers, like in that phase, you know? Despite them being temporarily, physically an adolescent within their mortal body, but like younger. And I'm gonna say adolescent, I'm pretty sure y'all know why. If you all don't know, just be sure to watch on my recent live stream, you know what I mean? But the current synonym though, is adolescent / adult, like overall, especially within this decade, which is the final decade for adolescent / adult to occur. Like the synonym of it, like adult aligning with the word adolescent, like being the same words, like synonyms, nope. Absolutely not. It's not necessarily. Because I'm gonna explain it quite a bit. Hold up. Because adolescent is just the human stage, which is temporarily, obviously, and obviously within the mortal body only.
Okay, so you're in serious trouble, and you need my help. Okay,
Shut the fuck up, Lester.
Okay.
But overall, chat, yeah, that synonym is going to potentially be removed, like, during the next decade. Possibly on exactly the year 2035. Yeah, I mean, or 2029, you know. Actually, 2029, like, while I'm vice president. Because I mentioned my ideas for that shit. Like, my changes on exactly the year 2029. And 2035, you know. See me, chat. But yeah, my grandparents' dog is not necessarily here I mean, they left last week, like, Friday, so... But yeah, I wasn't able to work on Saturday. I'm hoping this Saturday, and I'm gonna head to the bar, which I'm not gonna drink, unfortunately, because the current law, despite the age requirement laws being temporarily, I mean, it's all good, though. I mentioned I'm obedient, which I've already mentioned, like, how I goes the flow of the light of God and my Jesus Christ, divine light, in terms of me being obedient towards, like, the current laws. Like, some of the temporary laws, especially the, age requirement laws. Despite the age requirement laws being temporarily, I mean. Damn, look how fast this car can go overall. Excuse me. But yeah, well, what was I supposed to mention earlier? My bad. Oh, wait, why am I pausing? You can't pause. Let me see where I left off. Wait, why am I pausing? You can't pause. Took off from your process that you can't, like, you know, pause. Motherfucker. Well, it's not necessarily. Because I'm gonna explain it quite a bit. Hold up. Because adolescent is just the human stage, which is temporarily, obviously, and obviously within the mortal body only.
Okay, so you're in serious trouble, and you need my help. Okay.
But overall, chat, yeah, SNM is going to potentially be released like during the next decade, possibly on exactly the year 2035. Yeah, I mean, or 2029, you know. Actually, 2029, like while I'm vice president, because I mentioned my ideas for that shit. See me, chat. But yeah, my grandparents' dog is not necessarily here. I mean, they left last week, like Friday, so. But yeah, I wasn't able to work on Saturday. I'm hoping this Saturday, and I'm gonna head to the bar, which I'm not gonna drink, unfortunately, because the current law, despite the age requirement laws being temporarily, I mean, it's all good though. I mentioned I'm obedient, which I've already mentioned, like how I goes the flow of the light of God and my Jesus Christ, divine light, in terms of me being obedient. But yeah, like those guys who are a teenager within that teenage phase, like they are temporarily, physically, and adolescent overall, like within the mortal body. I mean, y'all know what I'm referring to. Well, because it starts off when you're like 10 all the way to 19 to be a... okay, 10 plus, so 10 years old, so meaning that age and above, just overall. From that age to 100 to 1,000, just overall, you know what I'm supposed to be referring to. And then the teenager lasts from 13 to 19. Like, as your puberty's more rapid, more consistent, like, very, very profound, like, you know. Very profound, like, you know. See me, chat. And sometimes my stream just loves to load, like, I fucking hate it. Like, y'all can hear me, but on my phone it loads. I just check overall to ensure, like, my mic audio is perfect, and that y'all can hear me just overall, I mean. And it's not gonna necessarily static. I'm currently playing it at my dad's place, I mean. Oh my gosh. What up, chat? I may possibly play The Walking Dead Season 1. Like, just record it, not stream it, because, you know. Walking Dead Season 1. Be sure to leave the comment down below, otherwise I'm going to consider ending it right here. Take it easy, bro. Alrighty. No, I was just checking, like, my recording overall. Wait, hold up. Did y'all heard it? Be sure to leave the comment down below, otherwise I'm going to consider ending it right here. Oh, y'all could hear that. Yeah, I was just checking my recording, but you only heard a sneak peek. You didn't, like, hear the whole video. Thank goodness, because I don't want you all to be like, what the fuck am I hearing? Hold on, did he respond to my text? What? Hope he's not asleep. I really should need to play with somebody. Real shit. Who could I possibly play with? Excuse me. Definitely not Salvador. He is typically not necessarily awake within this time. Caleb though. Bro, he's been on 2 hours ago. Why can't he necessarily play with me? Because of his grandparents, man. I'm like, bro, why would they accuse me of being a pedo, like a pervert? Like they assume that I'm a lustful person, like a sex offender. I'm not necessarily that. Like the fuck? Apparently Holton, he like overall, unfriend me or whatever. Which I'm quite curious why, you know. Last online a moment ago, my homie's been on. Damn, okay. Actually, let's play director mode. I want to fuck around. So leave online. Because my homie haven't answered, you know. I mentioned him, hey, you down to play G5 online? Like when I get a chance, and I mentioned to him, like, you know. I'd say whenever he's available. If he answers, then, you know. Because he can't sleep that early. Like, tomorrow's Labor Day, you know. Well, speaking of tomorrow, that's exactly Super Medicine towards tomorrow. So I'm playing half of today and half of tomorrow. Not all tomorrow, you know.
Ah, everything hurts.
Man, you're on something, Michael. I haven't been directing mode for quite a while. Hey, might as well, you know. You could just fuck with people, talk around. Talk around. Just chat or whatever. Excuse me, chat. I meant to say fuck around, not talk around. My bitch, I have mucus. I have mucus buildup. Not has, I have. I am looking forward to having kids, chat. Like, I know how to make a PlayStation account, so I'm gonna have to teach them how. So if they want to make their own again, because back then I used to just fuck around, just want to make plenty of accounts. But I don't make accounts anymore, unless I have the urge to. My water got finished. That was quick. Hold on, be right back, chat. Give me a minute. And I'm gonna put the talkies away in the bag. I put more again, but I'm like, you know what? I don't necessarily need to put plenty. Hold up, chat. I'll be right back. Oh shit! Hold up, chat. No, because it was attached to my charger, my mic cord or whatever. No, because it was attached to my charger, my mic. Apparently, no. Excuse me, chat. I'm chat. Excuse me. I'm back, chat. If anybody chatted though, whoever joined, be sure to repeat that chat again because like I was doing something. I was in the kitchen filling up my water bottle and putting the Takis away. Cause if I'm not gonna eat it, you know, I was gonna eat it, but it's all good. Alrighty, what could I possibly be? Excuse me, chat. Beach bums, nah. You know what? Beach bums. I want one without a beard and without a tattoo. I want to just see what it's like. Fuck it. But yeah, have y'all seen Chucky TV series like 4 years ago? I mean, I rewatched it this year. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it on stream. If not, then I'm pretty sure I haven't necessarily. Yeah, I mean, which I figure I haven't necessarily.
Are you kidding me? Ah!
Damn. Well, I can't head in here today. It's fucked. Imagine jumping all the way here. Can we possibly? Oh, that would have been cool. I would have just jumped high, you know. Let me see if I can possibly find a car. Wait, I'm looking for Halloween.
Cool. Call me at the place. Oh, fuck! My eyes are lying. Orale! I ain't no hurry about those laws. Ah! Holy shit!
If you have a gun, they'll be fucked. Oh shit! Where exactly is the police station, chat? Someone was in here, I'm pretty sure. Cause I know exactly the prison is here, but. See me, chat. We're currently at the hospital, so I'm gonna see if I can possibly find a police station. Hold on, is it here at the moment? Actually, I'm pretty sure it's where the car impound is at.
That ain't right. No fucking way.
The fuck was that? Y'all heard that? It sounded like a car accident was gonna occur. Like a car accident, you know? Yo, what is good, Isaac? How you feeling, brother? Alright, then. It didn't seem like nobody joined. He was the first one.
Fucking shit.
God damn. W, brother. W. Be sure to sub. I only play with subs only. W, brother. What a supporter. He's not desperate. He's not a hater, bro. What? Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the 509 subs. Which I'm one of the subs, so that makes 508 in total, but the exact total, if we combine, if I combine all subs, especially me, that's 509, so appreciate it, bro. Oh, that's cool, okay, I see you. Oh. I'm pretty sure I choked on, like, Taki Spice. Did you see the second trailer? Could you, just FYI, I'm currently playing on my PS5, which I'm at my dad's place currently, which I switch houses, if you know what I mean. Which I could mention, but you know what I mean. You know, yeah, I mean. But could you possibly, like, combine, like, not, like, shorten the sentence? Yeah, I know it's gonna be... I overall knew that it was gonna be in Vice City again. Also, there's another trailer for it. I didn't necessarily see that trailer. Excuse me, chat. Where exactly is the police station? I want to head towards there. I love heading to police station. Not in real life, though. Oh, not in real life. Well, I'm going to be up cop, so I'm possibly going to work in one, but... What I mean by, I don't want to head... There's less sanctified and lowly sanctified individuals. Because one of my homies is lowly sanctified, and I'm not going to mention his name. I'm not going to even mention his YouTube channel name, because I don't want him to get caught again. He's a great man / boy. Man meaning he's mentally mature. He's responsible. Anyway, like, regardless of his chronological age, in regards of his mental maturity, yeah, I mean, especially the chronological ages I mentioned earlier, but overall, I'm just referring to him. But yeah, he's lowly sanctified, and he committed sinful deeds, well, because of his depression in the past, and it was very fucked. Yeah, where exactly is the police station? Here? You know, I'm gonna look for one without necessarily, like, pinpointing. Or waypointing shit. Well, I'm gonna possibly find the car impound, the impound. So, you know. Excuse me, chat. Shit, how you doing, one? That's what the girl sound. Which she sounded overall. But yeah, what's your all thoughts on GT6, chat? I'll possibly get him it. I'll possibly get him it. He could get himself the PS5 and I'll get himself the GT6 game. I mean, he would mention I appreciate the jester, but man, like, this is just something to be true overall. Yeah, I mean? Because some people would reject an offer, which, why exactly would you reject an offer like that? Yeah, I mean? Wait, let me kill that guy. Just for fun, you know, it's part of the game. Obviously, I wouldn't necessarily do that in real life. Oh shit, put the weapon away. Just to run into him, then he wouldn't, you know, mess up.
Hey, what's happening, Jay? You my dude, right?
Watch this. Shh. You better not know. If he knows, I'll be...
I just got my box to the class.
Oh, nobody knows I have my knife out. I'm sure they'll know once I fuck him up. Wait, take a picture of me? Like that? Fuck you. Oh! Y'all saw that! Watch it, let's scare some people. They're all gonna be pussies, watch, they'll have PTSD, watch. And,
It's happening.
Alright, let's move him, let's move him. So I caught him here, hold up. I want you all to see like where I caught him at. Yep, I caught him here. Ugh. Shoot him here. If he was alive and he wasn't dead, ooh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna feel like you just got fire on your chin or whatever. Parts of your face. Shoot him in his chin though. Oh, it's gonna hurt, watch. That, my friend, is how you can kill someone immediately. You just hit them, it goes through their skull, into their brain. That's fucked. You know, yada, I mean, like... I'm gonna take care of business with some, watch. Get my knife out so they won't necessarily notice. Watch this.
That ain't good. Look me in the I want to take it back. I think I'm gonna pick up smoking. Totally. Holy Jesus! Time's Are you kidding me?
I'm just fucking around with people. Well, let me see if my homie texted me. Nope. Oh, it's currently 12:13, so it's half of today. Or excuse me, it's a new day. It's Labor Day, actually. So happy Labor Day to you all. It's Monday. Currently Monday at the moment. If people say Labor Weekend, I would prefer to refer to Labor Week. It's just of that week of Friday because you're getting an early day off. Then Saturday, the weekend, and then Sunday's the beginning of the week, and Monday is Labor Day. Then the next day, you're back on your feet, which I'm gonna have to work. I'm gonna have to work on Tuesday. But I'm not actually gonna work for my internship overall within the city until like exactly September 15th or the 16th. Actually, it's September 15th, chat, and then excuse me, chat. Yes, not until like September 15th. You know, all the way until June something. That's how long the internship is, apparently. Ah! What did I fucking mention? You don't fight me until I mention that you possibly could.
What the hell? I rolled 285 last week. Oh shit! Holy crap!
Hold on, I could possibly consider a map location for. Hold on, let me search it up. Map location for the police station of GT6. Give me GT5, not GT6. But what's it called? Maybe I was thinking about something personal, but what's it called? But yeah, so I'm gonna see what I could possibly do on Tuesday. So for tomorrow. And yeah, I have to mention to my stepmom, could you like possibly buy everything for all of this week? Because I would have to overall get my lunch packed, you know. My bad, I'm thinking about something personal. My bad. Just work related shit, chat. But yeah, I'm looking forward to you know, adopting a kid. Like I'll introduce her to my vlogging channel. Like I'll possibly start it once I adopt her, get a GoPro overall, and just whatever I want to possibly do as a vlogger. And my intro is gonna be quite different. So you know how so for my intro for this channel, I would possibly mention, "Hey, what's up, everybody? It's a gamer go," and how when I stream, I would mention, "Yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling today?" And yeah, like, "Yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling today? Feeling blessed." That was more of me of what. So for my vlogging channel, I'll mention, "Yo, yo, yo, little Mikey, how y'all feeling?" And it's gonna be perfect. You're all gonna love me, you know. And just know, the channel is all ages. Y'all know I'm a righteous guy, righteous man, righteous boy. So it's all ages. It's generational friendly. What I mean is, people think that it's called family friendly, but when you mention family friendly, you're referring to those who are temporarily, physically, and adolescent within the mortal body. Like what I mean is, I'm referring to the parents and like all of their children. No, family friendly shouldn't even be a thing. The overall term is generational friendly, meaning that like my gaming channel is generational friendly, my vlogging channel is gonna be generational friendly, meaning that generational friendly means that you're friendly and people say, but you're cussing and all that. It doesn't matter. Cussing, you're that's your language overall, real shit. Yeah, I mean. And I feel that overall, like overall chat, uh, can y'all hear me, chat?
Can you hear me, chat? Can you hear me, chat?
I just want to show y'all can hear me, but it has to be a little bit quiet. I know I'm not necessarily my mom's place, but some, you know how some parents are. Like they should not real shit when people is asleep or wanting to sleep or trying to sleep. I feel they shouldn't necessarily care if their kids are loud. Like plus I wouldn't care if my kids is loud, but so when I adopt my daughter, so generational friendly means like that you would allow people of all ages and you're just a friendly individual, like a righteous individual, yeah, Rami. But I'm gonna do something for quite a bit, so be sure to skip the part where I'm not necessarily AFK, yeah, Rami, and I'll search the part where the police station is overall, yeah, Rami, but no, I'm gonna be AFK for quite a bit, yeah, Rami. I am back. Had to do something for quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, but yeah,
I am back. Had to do something for quite a bit. Yeah, I mean.
my bad. But yeah, I feel like family friendly should not be a term. I even mentioned certain words that shouldn't necessarily be a thing, like the word random, stranger, weird. So family friendly as well, which is a term, but something that's part of like a word, you know. Like random, people think like something unknown, like it's random. No, absolutely not. That shouldn't be a word. Weird because nothing is unsuitable. If it's suspicious, just use the word suspicious. Like someone's looking at me quite suspiciously, or sexually. If it seems sexual, you know, like if someone was looking at a girl's camel toe, whether younger or older, which you know what I'm referring to when I mean by younger, you know what I'm specifically referring to. Like those who are temporarily physically a kid slash child within their mortal body, or temporarily physically an adolescent within their mortal body, whether younger or older, like from 10 years old to like 13 or 19, like as what's in the teenage phase, or 20, like my age, 21. Just an age I'm mentioning overall. Have nothing to do with the law overall, despite the age requirement laws being temporarily, yeah, I mean, or 30, or just like, you know, to 100 and into the thousands, just overall, you know, just overall. That's what you know, that's what I'm referring to. Like that's what I mean by camel toe. Like if you look at them like that, be like, oh, why are you looking at my camel toe so sexually? You know? Like for females, guys don't have that shit. If you know what a camel toe is, be sure to do your research. You know? Just mention what exactly is a camel toe sexually. You know? In a sexual slang term. And Isaac, take it easy if you're currently here and about to, like, you know, do whatever. But yeah, take it easy, Isaac. My bad. I was doing something at the moment. But yeah, before I charge my phone though, because I just unplugged my phone charger intentionally, because you know. But yeah, I did research on what family friendly is, which I feel like shouldn't necessarily be a thing as well. Oh, and stranger, because we're not unknown. We're all created by God and by Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean. And family friendly should be a thing because like everybody from a family could do whatever. So I feel like generational, meaning like different people of different human stages of overall, different ages overall. Yeah, I mean. So I did research on generational friendly, and its research is quite different. So for family friendly, I mentioned family friendly describes a person, place, product, or activity that's suitable for and can be enjoyed for people of all ages, meaning it's friendly. Like it could be enjoyed by all family members of a family. So especially younger individuals, like those temporarily physically a kid slash child within their mortal body, and those temporarily physically an adolescent within their mortal body, like from 10 to like 20 or beyond that. Yeah, I mean. This means it lack anything considered sexual for younger individuals, like 5 or 6, because they're not aware of their mental maturity, such as profanity, explicit or sexual content, and graphic violence. Well, violence isn't friendly overall. If you're playing GTA, for example, ensure that you're mentally mature. That makes it friendly for you to play. But violence overall isn't friendly, unless it's self-defense. Like it's not friendly, but it's self-defense. But if you're doing it, if it's like out of murder or whatever, or you're violent, then that's a sin. But you're just viewing it. You're not necessarily performing in real life. Yeah, I mean, like I can beat people asses in the game, but not real life. Yeah, I mean. While as well providing elements that can engage older individuals. I feel like anybody of all ages or the human stages overall can consider it. Yeah, I mean, whether temporarily, physically a kid slash child within a mortal body, or temporarily, physically an adolescent within a mortal body. Like whether younger or older. Yeah, I mean, for that individual. Like from 10 to like 19. And once you're 20, you start aging for certain individuals, whether you're a sinner, less sanctified, lowly sanctified, or highly sanctified. Depending on if the person ages or not necessarily. It's like a curse. Like I don't age. Just physically developed, like Foley. Like Foley developed physically, like Foley chat. Caught up chat or something in my eye, my left eye. My upper left, upper eye. My upper left of my left eye is what's irritating me. Or not irritating, but it's like hurting me, unfortunately. Ow. Like something's in it. Look what's in it. Key characteristics of family-friendly content/services, or as I would refer it to, generational-friendly. Exclusivity. It's designed to be enjoyable for both younger and older individuals, which I feel like anything can be enjoyed by both. Appropriate content. For 5 and 6-year-olds, it avoids sexually explicit material, heavy profanity, references to illegal drugs, illegal/sinful drugs, and gratuitous violence or graphic violence. I feel like violence isn't friendly overall. We just witness it to see what the reality is like in terms of the storyline. Like GT, for example, would involve that. Or The Walking Dead, anything that's rated M. Which I feel like instead of rated R, it should be called rated TV MA, you know? But yeah, but if you're 7+, you can overall view it. It would be friendly because you understand, but violence is never friendly. Like Ratchet and Clank, for example, doesn't necessarily have it. Actually, no, it does. Just like cartoon version, like cartoonish. Well, E-rated game, like for example, if you're playing Epic Mickey 2: The Power of 2, there's violence, but not actual violence, you know? Entertainment value. It often is overall humorous, physical gags, or engaging stories that appeal to different age groups or human stages. Like, for example, if you're not able to watch sexual aspect, that would be the age groups from 1 to 6 years old. Actually, 3 or 4 to 6. Actually, no, 4 to 6 year olds. And then overall it'll be 7. Just 7. It'll be 7+, meaning that age and above. There will be no age group. It will just be a plus, meaning that age and above. But those under that, which is not necessarily an age requirement, is just overall like excuse me, chat. It's more like they're not aware of their mental maturity, and what if if you're watching something, you're just watching it, so you gotta be mentally mature. It doesn't necessarily involve anything physical. Like to join a military, physically and mentally mature, so you would have to be 7+ to, well, understand what it is like to be in one before you can even join one when you're like 8 or 9 or 10 years old, depending on when you start puberty, which is like the common ages. 7, 6, 5 are the rare ages for puberty to occur, which 7 should be, that should actually be an age to occur, but come on, we wanna just be a kid physically, you know, temporarily physically a kid / child within our mortal body, because this is like, to see what it's like to experience being a kid again, like physically, like within our mortal bodies though, so that's why it's temporarily, unfortunately, because we want to be that forever, which, as I saw physically, which I specifically mentioned on my recent live streams, will be dead eternally and indefinitely, you know, like physically a kid and just overall, yeah, I mean, but unfortunately it's temporarily within our mortal body. So it's within our mortal body and us as a soul physically. But to be temporarily physically an adolescent within a mortal body would just be, like, whether you're younger, from 10 all the way to 20, and just beyond that to 100, or beyond that to 1,000, like 1,000 or beyond that overall. Yeah, younger or older. That is unfortunate because we don't necessarily want to be that. But it's temporarily because it's only within our mortal body. Yeah, I mean. So that's the entertainment, like, just to be aware of, it's entertaining you, but so you can be mentally mature and understand. Safety and comfort. For physical spaces or events, this translates to a safe environment, perhaps with amenities like generational friendly menus, play areas, or convenient family accommodation. Meaning you're not going to go alone. You're going to be with your mom and dad or whatever. But why is it friendly? It's friendly overall. It's for all ages, regardless. Yeah, I mean, accessibility. This information, rules, or activities are presented in a way that is easy for younger and older individuals. So for all ages, obviously, you're just going to be mentally mature. So 7+, for 5 and 6 year olds, they got to be aware. Generational friendly movies, meaning so you can understand the story before you can go beyond that. Films like Disney's Elemental are designed for a wide audience, meaning that if you're not 7 plus, you're like, what is it? Like, you know, you'll be crying. If it's scary, well, scary movies are all ratings. You just have to be mentally mature, like 7 plus. Whereas the Barbie movie is not a generational friendly due to sexual themes, so you gotta be 7 plus to understand the content. So if your parents have a talk with you, they'll explain to you overall. Yeah, Barbie movie did have that, which I don't mind if my 7-year-old daughter would head to a movie like that, despite its rating, if it's not TVMA, or excuse me, TVMA if they make a show like that, or if it's a movie like rated like PG-7, meaning you gotta be that age and above. If you're below, you will be able to handle it. Generational friendly, and I'm not saying family friendly, because that should not be a term. Hey, could I possibly add you? Absolutely. If you're gonna be able to add me a PlayStation, I only play with subs only. I mean, I need someone to play with GTA, play GT with. So yeah, my user is Mint, no uppercase. So Mint. So for M, there's no uppercase M. So all lowercases. So Mint _ Rasher. That's lowercase as well. All lowercases. 28. So like the number 28 next to it. And I'm not 28, so I just add that number overall. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. So restaurants could be generational friendly as well. Z's offers this offers generational friendly focused menus, a welcoming atmosphere, and sometimes special entertainment catering to the needs of families. I'm quite curious why they're referring to that. Oh, because they don't like the food. I understand because your taste buds have to develop. So when you're like 7 years old, you would be like, oh, I love broccoli. But when you're like 5, 6, or 4, you'd be like, ugh, what the fuck is that? Well, you wouldn't even. I mean, I would allow my kids to cuss. I would just teach them. But when it comes to profanity, like in movies, what is it again? Can you type in the chat? I'm not able to type in the chat, bro. But I can spell it out for you, bro. And just so you know, for those who are new here, I play on PS5. I'm at my dad's place. I switch houses, if you know what I'm specifically referring to. Just so when you type something in chat, because it'll show ... meaning this sentence is long. Just write the sentence small, or if you're writing a long one, write this one sentence here, and then the other one, like if you're gonna continue, write it the next one. That's what I do when I'm on TikTok, you know, because for TikTok there wouldn't be room, you know. They'll see the chat, but there will be room, you know. Yep, you gotta write Mint _ and then Rasher is RASHER and then 28, the number 28 next to it. No underscore after it, just 28 next to Rasher. So yeah, profanity, because if it's like a movie or a show or video game, so movie, TV show, video game, movie, TV show, and video games, you would want to ensure like you understand. So I would allow my kids to cuss when they're like 2 or 3, but they have to understand the meaning as they get older, like 5 or 6 or 4, they'll understand. But to watch a movie, 7 plus, because I feel like you're aware of your mental maturity when you're 7 plus, because your brain is like fully formed and fully developed after birth, but your prefrontal cortex have to gain plenty of the neurons as your brain enlarges. So 7 plus seems like a perfect age, and I already mentioned it on my recent live stream when I was like playing as Michael as crib, like not in his crib, but like at it, like next to it, when I had that talk about that shit. And yeah, when I was mentioning about the perfect age, when I mentioned changes on exactly year 2035, that as well, chat. Yeah, I mean, all right, I'll be sure to add you back, and I'll be sure to invite you on GT5 Online. We'll be sure to play, you know. Might as well. Actually, I don't need to search for the police station. I'll possibly do it next time or whatever. Alrighty, so he has a mic. But before I join though, yeah, I'm quite curious. Why do restaurants have to have generational friendly? Because they want you to ensure that you're not eating something and you don't understand. Like if you're eating a meat and you're like, oh my gosh, what the fuck is this? Like if it's like an animal meat and it's very, very noticeable. Like a cow meat, nobody would know what that is overall. They think that's just plant or something. I would teach my kids it's from an animal. Actually, what exactly is the perfect age for me to teach my kids that, oh, what you're eating is animal meat? Because obviously meat from animals. We have flesh because it's our muscles. You know, it's the cow muscles. It's the cow fat and flesh. Alrighty, generational friendly workplaces. These overall offer policies that support employees with younger individuals, such as flexible hours or parental leave, making it very simple for them. But I have to be a parent, like I have to supervise them. Well, because they're not working, you know, at that age, because of their brain development. Actually, not brain development. Their brain is fully formed and fully developed after birth. But I'm saying like their brain enlargement, you know, like how it enlarges to gain play with the neurons, the prefrontal cortex. And that exactly was what generational friendly is, because family friendly should not be a term or word. Those are certain words I mentioned, and I specifically mentioned it on my recent live stream. Yar, I mean. Alright, be sure to join the voice chat. And to play video games, it's all ages, but to allow your kids, I would say 5 years old. Or 4, I say 4. I'm gonna allow my kids when they're 4. What are y'all saying, chat? I mean, I wanna see what your thought is when you wanna become a parent in the future, you know? Greasy Speckles, 60, what's good? Yo, what's good, bro? Hi, Ben. Love you, brother. Yeah, that's what majority of my subs mentioned when they first play with me. I'm sure that's what anybody reaction would be when playing with a YouTuber. Yeah, I'm a chill YouTuber, you know. I'm not like those other YouTubers who are like that overall. Yeah, where they like. Yeah, like if I'm more famous, even if it's like fast, I will respond to as many chats as possible. I feel like that's one of my. If I was a CEO of YouTube, I would just mention that as one of our policies, it would seem respectful and you know, friendly to respond to their viewers' chats, so that they won't be like ignoring their chats. I mean, some YouTubers say they will play with subs, but then they want them to be like if you're playing with a sub on Twitch, they would have to pay, and if they don't have the money, then that's just messed up. So that's why I play with subs on YouTube, and it's for free. So, but yeah, what were you gonna mention? You have GT5 online? Ah, alright. I mean, shit. I mean, I need to possibly do a heist, so you know, might as well. I mean, I typically do as my my homie, which I know him in like overall know him in real life, but like, you know, shit, I don't. Let's see if I'm playing it with my other subs or, you know. Oh, you love it, 80. Hold on, I'm looking for your. Ah, it just kicked me out. What the? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just GT5's issue. It just mentioned unable to connect. Yo, you don't mind if I you don't mind if I like cuss overall, right? All right, I was gonna mention what the fuck. That's what I was gonna mention. Cause I got kicked out, so. No, cause I'm not like Nick A30, but at the same time he wouldn't even mention to a person. You don't mind if I say that? Plus, like, I don't like how he runs things on YouTube, which, you know, he thinks if you don't cuss it's friendly, but I feel like. Exactly. He just thinks every scene that a person mentioned is not friendly, like. I bet he wouldn't even play GT, because I bet he doesn't even play M-rated game, unless he does, but he doesn't do it on his channel, because then. Wait, he mentions that when he's not streaming. He mentions that when he's not streaming, like when he uploads a video. Well, that's how you catch someone 4K. Oh yeah, I don't even like him because that one time he was playing with someone who is autistic or whatever, and he just removed that person, which is messed up. You remember that old video when he got that person to win, but at the same time, like, oh yeah, I Show Speed, I'm pretty sure he was holding his laugh, and people were making fun of him or whatever, because, like, the person was crying or whatever. I'm pretty sure he was thinking of something funny, but he wasn't gonna laugh at that person. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure he was in a Discord call, and one of his friends saw his like stream or video. But yeah, how old are you exactly? So 14. No, because you don't have like a deep voice, so like I was wondering. To like delay puberty, or you just started puberty? Gotcha. I mean, my voice changed when I was 14, but I started puberty when I was 10, so. Oh. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, I'm not gonna say on stream, which, yeah, I do cuss on stream, but what I do keep friendly is like certain details, if you know what I mean. But I started that when I was 15, so let's just say that. I'm sure my chat can get the hint. What, doing that thing? It's all about exploration. I just didn't have that feeling of it, even during the puberty. So. What age did you start it, since you mentioned you started before 15? Since you're not even 15 at the moment, so. Ah, so like 13? That is a great age to start it. I'm sure if I had a son, I'm sure he would start earlier than that, like earlier, if he like discovers it. But hey, well, I didn't even invite you, so hold up. Let me find a user and. Oh. Hold up. Yeah, it doesn't show like your user like on the. Oh, it's here. It mentions that you're not even on or whatever, or it mentions that check back what. Here, once this player has played GTA Online longer. Why is that? Right. Alrighty. But you're gonna get GTA 6 because they mentioned that they weren't gonna allow like younger gamers to play it, but I'm sure that was a rumor. What's that? I mean, I have GTA 5. Like what console version? PS5 or not PS5, PS4 version? I mean, I was able to invite you. Why, it doesn't, like, let you join? Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure it's mentioned, like, this, you have to have that, version or whatever. But are you gonna... What's that? I play Fortnite. That we're able to play on? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only game to play. Or that, like, yeah, we could play. You're not able to get the PS4 version? You're not able to get the PS4, yeah, PS4 version? I mean, I got the disc, so you may have to possibly check. Yo, let's go, Titan. How you feeling, brother? Who exactly? Hmm. Yeah, it's mentioned me to view games, like I'm not able to join you. Yeah, I unfortunately don't have the PS5 version. You can possibly check, like, how much the PS4 version is. What's that? How much it costs? 90 or 20? You said you meant how much it costs again? Ah, 30. Yeah. What's that? GTA accounts? I mean, I don't have any other GTA accounts. Yeah, sure. Alright, chat, I'm gonna end right here. If you want to see more of me playing GT5 online with my, homie, Andrew, or just overall, be sure to leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm gonna end right here. Take it easy, chat. Alright, I'm gonna hop on Fortnite.